Well, I'm back. You knew I'd be coming back. I'm your writer in residence. I'm supposed to be back. And you know what? When people read, I got to throw this out there. I think it helps to have background knowledge to make some of the connections. Earlier I talked about a novel I'd written called Thief of Glory. And if you knew nothing about World War II and did not know that in the eastern part, the Pacific War, that the Japanese Imperial Army had indeed put together camps where thousands of people were crowded into small spots, I think the story would still make sense, but it helps more if you have the background to make some connections. And Thief of Glory, as you know, I wrote for grown-ups and an audience really important. I have another book, and you know where I'm going, and I reach behind my back. I'd love it if you went to our website, the Writer in Residence website, and found Justine McKean and the Bird Nerd. And you know I wrote that for grades 3 to 6, and usually they're pretty funny and silly. But in this case, Kyle, cool Kyle, come on in.
Cool Kyle.
Great songs are like great stories. They make you feel something. And you would think with this cover, nice bright green colors, this is going to make you kind of happy and be silly, but Justine McKean and the Bird Nerd, I want the song for when they watch this little bird hit a window and fall to the ground. Absolutely, keep it going. Let's have a little background music. See, I can tell you this background knowledge, which will help going into the story, that 3 billion, yeah, I said 3 billion birds a year die when they run into glass. They just think they're flying through air and all of a sudden, down they go. And you'll get that in Bird Nerd, but you'll also get, you'll learn how to rescue those birds. Oh yeah, keep it going. They put it in a box, they keep it nice and dark and comfortable, and when they open the lid, yes, the bird flies to freedom. We have more to that with this story. Cool Kyle, thank you so much. Great song.
Thank you.
And I'm going to talk a bit more about the story, because if you use background knowledge to make connections and you understand some of the things, well, that I had to understand to go into this story, it's the background that's really going to help. And I will let you in on, well, it's not much of a secret. I've already told you this. When I write a story, here's my first question. How do I want to make my audience feel? When I write a Justine McKean book, I want to make you giggle. I want to make you think about some of the knowledge in the background to be able to fix the problem in your community. Pooper Scooper. Go to the website, go to Writers in Residence, read Pooper Scooper. You'll learn all about how dog poop really hurts the environment. In Bird Nerd, yeah, I want you to learn that we can make a difference. All of us, you can put up silhouettes in the classroom. We can help the environment. But again, it's back to some of the background knowledge. And if my theory, which is great stories make you feel something, how do I want to make your audience feel? Guys, you know what I do? Here's my secret that's not a secret. I go online and I Google these terms, weird environmental projects. And when I find something that makes me feel something, that makes me giggle, I'll turn around and give it to you. I'm just going to read you the beginning of chapter 1, and I hope when I finish, you'll go back to the Writer in Residence site, download Bird Nerd, and read the rest for yourself. Chapter 1. Read it on your device, read it on your computer. Yesterday after school was so embarrassing, Justine said. The woman shouted, "Pig pee" at me. "Pig pee," she yelled. Then she slammed the door in my face. As usual at recess, Justine was hanging out at the school flagpole with her friends Michael and Safdar and Jimmy Blatso. "Pig pee," Blatzo asked. I know, Justine said. Can you believe it? I'd carefully explained it was pig urine. I'm just trying to help the environment and make a little money with door-to-door sales. I guess sometimes you have to put up with stuff like that when you're the Queen of Green. Pig pee, Blatzo said. He was frowning as he thought about it. Pig pee? I'm going to stop reading right there. I'm going to put my iPad back in its handy place. You see, when I Googled weird environmental projects, I found out there's a company that makes plastic plates from pig urine. Oh yeah. Pig pee is bad for the environment. The ammonia is so concentrated, they don't know what to do with pig pee. They can't flush it anywhere. They can't put it in the soil. This company had a brilliant idea. Take pig pee, make it into plastic through a chemical reaction, freeze the ammonia into the plastic, and it won't hurt the environment. And they made it into plates. So I think that's a great idea. Let's turn pig pee into plastic, but it's a really tough sell to get me to eat off of a plate made from pig pee. And as the story opens, Justine's doing her best to sell pig pee plates. And by the end of the book, you'll find out she's trying to sell reusable toilet paper. Don't want to tell you much more, but I will say this. Use background knowledge to make connections as you read your stories, and remember that great stories make you feel something. So, until I see you next time, Sigmund Bauer.